Beginning to intermediate players often swing down too steeply and end up cutting across the ball from outside in. If the club face is open when they do so, the ball will start left and curve to the right. And the more the club face is open, the more the path is from outside to in, the bigger the slice. It's the cause of big banana balls. And alternatively, if the face is closed, a big pull will result. Slices are usually generated by a loop where a player takes the club back inside and then loops to the outside on the downswing and cuts across the ball. As the club comes down steeply, the arms start fighting swing forces and the club face opens. I often see slicers try to compensate for this steep outside to in swing motion by trying to stand up straight and cast the club such that the pivot stalls out, which causes the club to toe down and actually opens the face even more. So standing up at impact, also called early extension, and elevating the hands are counterintuitive. They don't fix an outside to in swing. The first step to straighter shots is starting to visualize your optimal swing, both on the course and off it. You should see the club attack the ball from the inside instead of the outside and envision a shot that's straight or even draws a little. But remember, a draw or a hook isn't a shot that starts left and goes further left. If that happens, you still have an over-the-top swing with a closed club face, and you're hitting a pull or a pull hook. A draw or a hook results from an inside to out path where the club face is closed. For right-handers, the ball starts right and then moves left. Anyway, you need to find an option for eliminating a slice that's comfortable for you, but it must improve club face alignment and improve path. Posture and alignment are key. Be certain you're parallel left with your feet, knees, hips, and shoulders, and the ball is in the proper position in your stance. Unfortunately, many right-handers aim further and further left to accommodate a slice, but doing so actually increases the banana ball flight by creating more side spin. Golf is a game of opposites. To correct a slice, you need to train your swing to be more on plane or under it with a square club face at impact. And to get there, you may need to exaggerate the changes. Here are some options to try out. Check the alignment of the club face at address. I often see players with an open face, which sets up a slice even before the swing begins. Aim right to preset an inside path in your downswing. Drop your trail shoulder down a bit and tuck it back a little to preset an inside path coming down. Strengthen your grip so the club face squares up naturally. Move the ball up in your stance to give the club time to square up path and face angle. Eliminate wrist extension at the top of the backswing by generating a flat or flexed position. Let the club drop towards your backside in transition, which is called shallowing. Don't let it come out towards your front. Roll the hands over more through impact, which is really generating more of a release. Flare your trail foot to give you the opportunity to turn more and give yourself more time to get the club on the correct path and the club face square. During the takeaway, when the club is parallel to the ground and waist high, be certain the face is a little closed, reporting a little bit toward the ground and not open. Let the club face square up at impact with the sensation that the toe of the club rotates over the lead forearm. Don't think wrists though, as we don't want you to become too wristy. Tuck the trail elbow and keep it tucked throughout the swing. Feel like you keep your lower body tilted back towards your trail side as you near impact. When your body drifts forward toward the target, the club will pop outside, which is what we want to avoid. We also encourage you to watch our videos from Dr. Brinson Paolini, where she talks about adjusting just your ball position to help fix your slice. Let's talk about some drills. Swing with one arm and feel the pressure shift in your body and your feet. Trail arm only and then lead arm only. Swing with the club traveling outside going back and then inside coming down. Place a towel under one arm or even both arms to stay connected. Place a head cover on the ground outside of the ball with an inside path to the ball. It gives you the feeling of coming down from the inside and swinging out to the right field for a right-hander. What if you slice your driver and not your irons? It's because your driver is longer. You stand further from the ball and you could play it more toward your lead foot so you can hit up on it versus irons that you hit down on. Your driver will always curve more than your irons with the same swing motion. But the same options to fix a slice apply to the driver and the irons. And finally, a word about setting your driver to a closed face position. I've seen a lot of players do it, but I don't believe in it. You only correct a slice by training your mind and body to correct swing path and club face alignment. An artificially closed face will either need to be manipulated to square during the swing or cause you to pull shots. Manipulation is bad in that it throws off other aspects of your swing, and pulled shots are difficult to deal with as they go further and usually find trouble. Fixes like club face adjustments and the claims that you hear about fixing a slice in just one swing really isn't realistic. They just don't work. It takes visualization as well as time and effort to get path and club face approaching the ball properly. Let us know if we can help.